deserves this. They deserve a lot of excitement.
Baseball's finest facing off at Coors Field.
I'm just proud to play in Denver.
Rockies fan favorite take the field for the 2021 All-Star Game.
We needed this after the year that we had last year.
Crowds packing the stands and flocking to downtown bars and restaurants.
It's really nice to feel a little bit of normalcy.
Tonight, highlights from the Midsummer Classic and a closer look at the boost it's giving Colorado businesses.
You've had a lot of great moments in this ballpark. Go have another, Nolan.
The best of the best stepping up to the plate at Coors Field.
After weeks of anticipation, we finally got to see American League's finest take on the stars of the National League right here in Denver. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Denver 7 News at 10. I'm Shannon Ogden.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ann Trujillo, and thank you so much for joining us. Our Denver 7 team is standing by to get you caught up on all the action.
Sloan Dickey taking a look at the All-Star Game's effect on Colorado, breaking down the economic impact on travel and business in the metro.
Nick Rothschild is at Coors Field with the reaction to the Midsummer Classic.
First, we want to get to our sports director, Lionel Bienvenu, with highlights from the big game. Lionel?
Guys, so many highlights from the game and the week itself. This game was the culmination of a great week here in Denver. All baseball eyes on us. And I think they liked what they saw. There were so many different events, so many fun things to do. And this city, the Rockies, Coors Field, all came through in a big way, finishing off with tonight's All-Star Game. Let's take a look at some of the
Live from Denver, this is Fox 31 News at 10. We're on it.
New at 10, the All-Star action is wrapping up, but the party is not over. Right now, the Fox 31 team spread across Lodo, covering every angle from the action on the field.
We're staying at a hotel, so we're just walking.
To the outrageous prices some of you had to pay for parking and what it could mean for future events in Denver.
You cannot conclude that there was a cleanup.
Plus, new at 10, more controversial testimony in the trial of a man accused of killing his own son. Why the defense says there's no evidence Dylan Redwine was even killed in a violent act. Plus, young adults lagging behind in vaccination rates, and your child's favorite app may be a big part of the reason why.
And they should also be entitled to get factual information on social media platforms. And
why doctors are so concerned about the spread of false vaccine information on TikTok. New at 10. And we start right now at 10 with a live look outside Coors Field, where the All-Star Game just ended moments ago as fans were treated to quite the shot from Major League Baseball's top talent tonight right here in Denver. We're live in Lodo for the new hour-long edition of Fox 31 News at 10 as the party continues following that great game.
And with all the All-Star Game festivities wrapping up, now the question is, how long will it take for things to get back to normal in downtown Denver when it comes to both parking and road closures? Fox 31's problem solver Shel Turner live in Coors Field with a closer look at that. All new at 10. Shel.
Yeah, all the fans flowing out of Coors Field. And look behind me, there is a parking sign that says $50 to park. And even though the festivities are over, don't expect that to change anytime soon.
Denver's Midsummer Classic is a hit. The All-Star Game thrills a packed house at Coors. So, what's the next big showcase event coming to town?
We're a sports town, especially with soccer.
Could the World Cup be on the horizon?
A youth movement for baseball on TV.
There's definitely a huge space for fan-made media.
The idea is to get more people interested again.
Plus, when we could get a break from this air pollution.
And with the Delta variant spreading, could we need COVID booster shots soon?
We know that these are probably not going to last our lifetimes.
And there it goes. Vlad Guerrero Jr. providing some fireworks at the All-Star Game at Coors Field. 50,000 fans packed in for Colorado's biggest event since the pandemic began. What a difference from a year ago when Coors Field sat empty as Colorado struggled to get COVID under control. Karen Lee and Michael Spencer have been leading our coverage from McGregor Square since last week. Boy, it really has been a special few days.
Yeah, Jim, it's been a great night watching Denver really just come alive downtown. After an entire weekend filled with all-star activities, the final event, the actual game, it finally arrived tonight.
Yeah, we saw some fireworks, of course, at Coors Field last night with the Home Run Derby, and then saw some more tonight, as you saw right there. The American League continuing its dominance over the National League, winning tonight's game 5-2. It's the 8th straight time that the AL has beaten the NL. The aforementioned Vlad Guerrero Jr., who had that homer and finished with 2 RBIs, was named the game's MVP. As for Rockies pitcher Herman.
Under Loto's bright lights, one star got the biggest cheer tonight.
Arenado's having a moment here in Denver.
Nolan gets another embrace from Colorado. Peyton Manning proves football remains his better sport. And Denver shows it is ready for post-pandemic life.
The last time he went to Coors Field for the All-Star Game, he was a kid under a lot of pressure.
Nervous, probably the most nervous I've ever been.
Today's All-Star Game wasn't so scary.
A 75-year-old man still in the hospital after being tased. Now an officer is facing charges.
A Good Samaritan helped rescue a woman who crashed in a canal.
Just stomach drop, and this is not good.
He didn't know he helped catch a suspected thief. 9 News at 10 starts now. That was the biggest hit tonight at Coors Field, and it helped the American League hold off the National League 5-2. The win is the AL's 8th straight over the NL, and a night full of stars. A former Rocky got the biggest ovation.
All right, Colorado, batting third, playing third base from the St. Louis Cardinals, Nolan Arenado.
Fans at Coors Field got up for Nolan Arenado tonight, got up and got loud. He said afterward it was probably the best thing that's happened to him in a while, and that was really saying something coming from a man who recently got his wish to be traded to a baseball team that is serious about competing. Sports director Rod Mackey joins us now from Coors Field, where, man, that stadium in this city looked great in front of the biggest stars in the game.
Yeah, Denver put on a show, that's for sure. And remember, Nolan Arenado had one of those standing ovations, in fact, a bunch of them a couple days ago when the Cardinals were in town. You know, Kyle, I figured out that the National League against the American League, well, the NL guys are about as bad as the Rockies are on the road. They have now lost 11 of the last 12 of these things, including 8 straight. But the start was certainly great, and there wasn't a fan in